So let's just dive into the next scale. We're going to move to G major. We're skipping from C up to G, but how are we going to understand why do you skip to C to G for your next scale? Well, that's part of the cycle of fifths. So we're going to bring in our little cycle of fifths image, and you're going to see that the next notch in the clock is 1 o'clock. We're at 1 o'clock. So we were at 12 o'clock, C major would be at 12 o'clock or 0 point. Then we go to number 1. 1 o'clock is G major. So let's dive into G major. This is great. It's very simple now. G major, only one black note in G major. We have to discover it. This is the big discovery moment. We start with G. Now we're going to use that same theory of do, whole step, half, whole step, half. So G, whole step to A, whole step to B, and then we need a half step. It's already naturally occurring on the keyboard that the third step and the fourth step are right next to each other. Eureka! Eureka! So you've already got half the G major scale under your fingers. Now, if you remember, in C major, we had from F, we had a whole step, 3 whole steps. So we need now 3 whole steps from C. So C to D is 1 whole step. D to E is a whole step. Now we need a whole step from E. Wait a minute. Doesn't even sound like a major scale, does it? Whole step, whole step, whole step. Doesn't even sound right. Wait a minute, we need a black note, don't we? So do is, I know it's sol, but we're calling the first note of the scale do because I use movable do. Do, whole step, half, right? Whole step, whole step, whole step. F sharp. That's right, that's the discovery. F sharp is the first black note. So now you know your G major scale. So it's do, whole step, half, whole step, whole step, whole step. From E to F is a half step, and F to F sharp is also a half step. And then we have a half step naturally occurring between 7 and 8. Remember the theory. Between 3 and 4 we have a half step, and between 7 and 8 we have a half step. So let's review the scale one more time. Do, whole step, half, whole step, whole step, half. G major. It's great. I want to wish you a bravo. You already have 12 o'clock, C major, 1 o'clock on the cycle of fifths, G major.